Welcome to episode 124 of the OVW podcast, the original podcast of Ohio Valley Wrestling. My name is Jack Minogues.
And I'm Brian Allen.
And with us shortly is Brian Hines, our third co-host, our regular co-host. He is busy at the moment, but he will be here in just a few seconds, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Today we're getting into all the action from OVW Rise. That's OVWtv 1374, which broadcast originally on December 11th from legendary Hot Point Davis Arena. So the awards show that we talked about last week, that's no longer
looks to be canceled.
Yeah.
And
What about Country Boy? Is that
Country Boy seems to be on.
still on? Okay.
Season's
Not bad.
beatings.
Not bad. Okay.
I thought Hines had told me after the show last week that the Country Boy was off.
Let me take a look.
Yeah.
I will produce some podcasts while I'm...
Oh, thank you.
But what's definitely not off, no matter what, is Christmas Chaos on December 21st at Hot Point Davis Arena. That gets underway at 7 p.m. I'm sure probably same story there, 5:45 doors, a little bit of premium live event action, and then the show proper at 7 p.m. there.
Yeah.
And we got a lot more of an understanding of what that Christmas Chaos bill is going to look like after this last week, Brian.
Yeah. It's developing, man. It's coming along, and you know they can add a few more little spicy events for us this coming Thursday. You know, we'll get a few more on the card, man.
So the events page on OVWwrestling.com lists tomorrow's Rise, Christmas Chaos, and then January 8th's Rise.
Okay.
So
man.
there may not be a Season's beatings.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That show
Very
at
unfortunate, yeah.
that show at Country Boy is always a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
The season's fleetings for these beatings.
The beating is fleeting.
You can get your tickets for the remaining Rises of the year, Christmas Chaos on the 21st, and all of the events to look forward to in 2026 at OVW Wrestling, OVWrestling.com.
Yes,
That gets me every time, man.
Yeah.
I liked OVW Ticks, but I
that
guess
was
we
nice.
do OVW Wrestling.
No, you
Or
gotta-
OV
OV
Wrestling.
Wrestling. See, it's
OV
hard.
Wrestling.
It's hard. We'll get it, man.
You gotta focus it all in one place.
Hey, folks, my name is Tiny Brian. I'm your executive producer, and you are listening or watching the OVW podcast, the original podcast of Ohio Valley Wrestling, and we will be right back.
Hey guys, it's my turn this time.
Okay.
Nice.
So, a couple days ago, I actually spent a good portion of my shift shopping for an old lady.
Okay.
She was quite nice, but she couldn't move around all that much. And I know it's not an interesting thing, but this is indeed a true Kentucky story.
No, that's fun. Did you learn anything from the previous generation?
Oh, she didn't walk with me. She wanted to go look on her Kindle and read there.
Well, what
Okay.
was she reading?
Yeah, that's a good
I don't
question.
know. I don't
Oh.
ask.
Did she look like she was enjoying it?
She looked like she was as immersed in technology as she said that
Okay.
I was whenever I checked my phone for the list that she wanted.
Okay.
Okay. What did she get?
Just a bunch of old people stuff. She actually got
Like-
prunes.
She got prunes?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else is old people stuff, like Metamucil?
Like oats and like dry oats that you would like have to manually make. You can't just like add hot water to.
How old was she?
She looked about late 60s, early 70s
Okay, that's good knowledge, man.
Late
She's got
60s,
some
early
good knowledge.
70s, and she was...
in a walker.
well, I'm not trying, but oats is that's like what, like a 120-year-old person would eat.
She wanted very specific milks. Like
Okay.
she did not want Kroger brand milk. She wanted a special brand that I don't quite
Premium
remember.
stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, she made it.
She got mad at me for getting Kroger brand stuff instead of like organic or something like that, which I found infinitely amusing.
Okay.
Well, she's the customer, and
Yeah, the customer's always right in matters of taste.
That is true.
in matters of taste. Yeah,
That's the full statement.
I like that. That's like an updated.
Thank you, Malachi.
Version,
Yeah, no, I think that's some very important context, because anyone that's worked a job like Malachi's or any other service job knows that the customer is rarely right. rarely right.
They just get to be right.
Right.
Yep.
Correct. Malachi, thank you for that unique Kentucky story, and let's jump back into the podcast. Okay. All right. So we start off at the beginning of this past week's Rise, Brian Allen. with OVW heavyweight champion Cal Hero.
Oh, yeah.
Comes out and, sounds like Dustin Jackson. Can't leave him alone.
Yeah, he's had his number, man. Like that commitment to being in Cal's head since the moment, it was announced that, hey, if y'all get into it, it's over, Someone's exchanging titles, whatnot. He's not let off the gas, man. That whole time, this whole week.
Yeah.
That was the whole opening segment was talking about, I'm catching you here. I think he said they were at Drake's.
The
Guys were at Drake's, he's still in his head. They're doing practice, they're getting work in the ring, before Rise. And he's just, Dustin's everywhere, man.
Loved the cell phone video.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
It was a really weak movie week last week, and Cal Hero went to the movies. I'm very curious what Cal Hero saw. I wonder if he saw Ella McKay.
That's a good question.
Oh, yeah, that was like the only thing came out last week.
Well, there was several things hold over, but it was Avatar. In the new Avatar movie out.
That's
Was that coming out
this week or next week?
I think it's.
I will not be seeing that.
I saw the first Avatar,
That's gonna
and that
take
was
a minute.
plenty.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
I've
that
seen
second one.
Ferngully. Thank you.
The second one's really good.
I need to check it
I'll
out.
take your word for it.
Let's take out 6 hours of our day, watch that second one, then.
I don't know. I remember at the time, even when the first Avatar, just being so kind of over it. It just doesn't appeal.
For a lot of people, it was too. It's that we've seen a story too much.
Well, and I just don't. You can't bet against James Cameron.
Yeah.
He always wins. Like Titanic was supposed to be a mess, and people thought that was going to be a flop. It's like the biggest movie, of all time up until that point or whatever. So, like, he's going to make $1 billion with this movie. I just don't see the appeal of. I don't like Marvel movies for like much the same reason.
Right.
It's
No,
just
I
like
hear you.
CGI.
It's too much. It's just not authentic, not
But I know-
practical enough for you.
Yeah, but
No,
I
hear
at least
that.
know the Marvel characters.
Right.
So I will go see the movies.
Yeah, for the name,
Yeah.
recognize names and stuff.
I wonder. I've wondered what. I might pull up the app and see what was playing last week and posture what Cal Hero was watching.
I'd love to hear that. Yeah, we gotta do it.
Yeah, Katie Gannon is hearing all about the Dustin Jackson stalking, and Cal.
That's it.
Cal is informed that only Al can change the stipulation. That's when we see the video from the training session, and Dustin comes in to the ring, further antagonizing Cal Hero, our OVW heavyweight champion.
Cal gets out of there, man. He said, I can't do this. I'm gonna fold. So
Yeah,
he got up out of there.
He repeated that too. He said, "I'm at Drake's. I left. I did what I was supposed to do. I'm at the movies. I'm at the gym. I left. I did what I was supposed
The
to
gym too, man. Everywhere.
do." Yeah, it's great. He said he doesn't even have a membership to this gym.
Yeah,
It's like-
he just pulled up.
It's like maybe he does. It's like I bet they have an app.
Right.
He got the free 3-day pass
just
to go bother
go
Cal.
by the Cal.
Well, he's maybe he did, but I think Cal was dropping some names.
That's some
Drake's,
stuff, yeah.
Crunch Fitness.
He was.
getting some some revenue.
Yeah.
And the way that the powers that be at OVW were like not hearing him, he's like, he's stalking me, and Katie was like, yeah, just don't touch him.
Yeah.
It's like it's a Lifetime movie or something.
We first match of the evening is a triple threat match between Hoda Peso, Elijah Eros, and JJ Lawson. Brandon Davis is on commentary. Brandon Davis, pretty good at commentary.
He is, man. He feels natural in there. That could be a gig.
Yeah.
He wants it.
Yeah, and I think that this is kind of the first time separate of like the Linda stuff too, where they kind of didn't have to like wrap that into his commentary, and he kind of just got to like call the match as Brandon Davis. And I thought it was like I thought he was really really good. I thought it was really great.
Yeah, he's able to do his thing.
What do you think of this triple threat match here?
Man, during predictions, we it was one of those where we had just a real hard time there for a little bit, kind of deciding on who gets the advantage here. Well, we'll give Yoda Peso the advantage. He's been there.
Right.
He's been in this ring for a while, done these kind of rush division matches, man. But those other two are so up and coming and promising. We had a hard time kind of guessing, where could this thing go, man? But where it did go was, it was through the roof. That was an exciting match, man.
JJ Lawson
Man.
yet again kind of proving why he's should be more of a stalwart in the OVW Rush division. Just another standout performance from him, even within the confines of a triple threat match and a short one at that.
Yeah, it was pretty short.
Less than 6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Hoda Peso takes the victory.
Yep.
You want to see how this ended?
Yes, please. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. I've missed JJ Lawson. Seems like we haven't
Me
seen
too.
him
That's
for a
what
minute.
that's how you sell a stunner.
They sure do.
But then Elijah's so great too, man.
I've missed Elijah too. now
Yeah,
you kinda
those
say
two, they got to get featured more, man. We're banging the table for that, man.
The backbreaker.
Mm-hmm. And then that right, oh my, I thought I lost a tooth. I was like, I hope we didn't-
yeah,
I
there
hope we
was
didn't lose a
something in
tooth.
the air
I was
there.
like, please don't be a tooth, please be saliva or whatever else. Not a tooth though. Yeah, that was a great match, man. That's how you kick the show off.
Yeah, fun match, kind of a primer here.
Oh yeah.
Tag team match match number 2, a tag team match this time.
Ooh yeah.
That's what I wanted to say, between the Sin City Outlaws and the Z-Force.
Was this intergender? This was intergender,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yes.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think.
Ladies and
the
gentlemen,
girls were
please
scrapping,
welcome
but maybe not
Mr.
with each other.
Brian Hines.
Hello, sir.
I thought that you were gonna come through like Kramer.
No one
If
could
you-
have seen it.
if you had the opportunity, I thought that you would seize upon that as your opportunity to.
Hold on, you won't be able to get it on camera, but for Jackman's sake. And
Wait, right there. Now go to the table from there.
Yeah.
That really
It's
worked
good.
on camera. It really did. Good
it
job.
better?
It's
Okay.
good.
Yes.
It's good. Thank you for hearing
yeah.
me.
Hey, folks, sorry for the delay. It's a little bit busy at the North Pole, as you can probably imagine this time of year. And
I love that great jacket.
I
man.
am
Yeah,
going
I am
out
the
of my
sweater.
elfin mind, I swear.
Okay, now we know why he was late. He was writing that
They
in the
can hear
hallway.
right
If the North Pole was so busy, then what were you doing?
You were out there with me for a minute, so why don't you answer that question, Chief?
What'd you think of that triple threat match to start, Mr. Hines?
That was something.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
I mean, everybody in there in the Rush division is as solid as they come as far as competitors go. I was surprised that Hoda came out with the win, because that back and forth between J.J. Lawson and Elijah Arrows there for a while, that little exchange, was a firecracker.
They were
It was amazing. The whole thing going back and forth. What did you think about the fact that our Rush Division champion Brandon Davis was on commentary, and he announced is it an octagon match? It's not an actual octagon, but
did.
like an 8-person tournament.
Yeah, it was like
We've seen this before. What do they call it when one person beats another person?
It's
and the second
a
person-
gauntlet.
Iron Man?
Gauntlet. Yeah,
Gauntlet?
a gauntlet. Yeah, a gauntlet match. It's an octagauntlet, I think is what he
Octagon.
calls
That
Oh,
was it.
okay.
That was
I
it.
didn't
Good
catch
memory.
that
Good
part.
memory.
Give him a nickel, because that's just clever.
it. Octagauntlet. That sounds
Yeah.
like they got Heinz writing over there.
Hey.
That was a compliment.
That was good. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that was absolutely.
So we were just talking about whether or not this Sin City Outlaws and Z-Force match, it's intergender.
Yes, absolutely, because it starts off with Janie versus Diami.
They've been doing more of this. What do you guys think about the new, and this isn't the only women-men cross competition thing we'll see this episode. Well, it feels like OVW is making kind of a pivot on the subject of women and men kind of competing in the same ring. What do you guys think about what you're seeing?
Competing. I don't think. I mean, I guess like very much on paper, they were competing in the same ring, but they were not competing against, men.
No,
Sure.
it wasn't women
Right.
versus men and vice versa.
The other thing that you're talking about is a little more interesting.
Yes,
and we
we'll
can
get
get
to
into
that.
that when the time comes.
Yes,
but,
I have a video for that.
but
so.
conflating the
Gotcha.
two, I have a hard time with, because they are coming from two totally different places.
I get that, but it just feels like a sea change in the philosophy at OVW in terms of women and men and how these things are made up.
Well, I mean, this is the way it used to be. It wasn't. It really.
But you don't see it all that often these days.
No,
Not
no,
like you have in the past.
Until the last month.
It
Until this
wasn't.
last
It
month.
wasn't uncommon, not that long ago. Even within the wrestling career of Al Snow, which I admittedly is a very long one, where stuff like what we saw with Lovely Miss Larkin just kind of happened.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like
That wasn't more of an intergender match. That was just assault.
yeah,
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, that was bad.
yeah.
That was.
I don't
Not
know.
okay.
I thought it was really good.
We'll talk about it when we get to that level. Let's talk about
good,
this.
actually.
Let's talk about this 6-person tag match.
Oh yeah.
AJ, very funny. The Janie Hartman fighting dudes in a bar gag,
Yeah, that was
explaining why she wasn't on television last week.
That was good.
Very funny, very very funny. I just want to put that out there.
So does she need bail money? Is what we're hearing?
I think they sprung her from the joint.
The pokey?
Yeah, the same thing. Yeah, I think they sprung her from the pokey. Any other thoughts, guys? What are you guys thinking about this match here?
I mean, I felt like Z-Force was out, and they put on a very strong performance. Sin City Outlaws are just as mean, if not meaner, nasty, if not nastier than we've ever seen them.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how gritty and how gritty they can be and how dirty they can play.
They've been so much fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
they have.
What a great kind of foil for the Z-Force, too, who is trying to play that squeaky clean, kind of superhero-y kind of act. Against them, it really works, I think.
It does. It's a big contrast that just they mesh well, man.
Think we're taking this one all the way to the steel cage?
I would think
Yeah.
so. This is our
Absolutely.
second, and based on the outcome on this one, I would think that there are going to be some scores that need to be settled at Christmas Chaos.
Would love to see it.
Yes.
Big opportunity for the young tag team of the Sin City Outlaws.
Oh yeah.
And it could be a big opportunity to end the year with a huge match.
It would. Man.
A lot of momentum heading into 2026.
Shall we see this ending?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Just so powerful.
Kid Colossus had him up over the shoulder.
Fine, I'll
Clotheslines,
drop you in clothesline.
Luke Hartman, a couple times. Here comes the giant bull rope with the cow. No, that was
No,
before.
it's the Knuckles.
because that was-
This is the brass
Yeah.
knuckles.
During predictions, you brought that up. We were like, yeah, we're gonna see that cowbell, but
Yeah.
no, different weapon today, man.
Love that shot. The shot to the chin was just so. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, Colossus sent down like a pound of bricks.
Boom.
Yeah, that
I
was
feel
great.
like that would be the only way he could possibly take him down like that
That's a
and keep
great
him
moment.
on the mat for more than 2.5 seconds is, brass knuckles to the chin.
Yeah, that's it, man. A weapon,
Yep.
some sorts, man.
All right, Brian Hines, take
Yeah.
us away. You're
So our next
catching
match-
catching up for last time. Here.
We've got a debut at OVW, Ava Brooks. Believe they said that she was really young. I think they said she was 18.
Yep.
Can't remember where they said she hailed from, but she's in the ring versus Leela Feist. So, I mean, if you're playing along at home and you've been following along with the career trajectory of Leela Feist, you might know how this one would go. But
Supposed to have been J-Rod.
Yeah, it was.
for a first time out, Ava Brooks, looked good out there.
Yeah, she did.
She looked like she knew what she was doing, even though she was young. She's definitely got the skill set, and it was a really solid match between the two. What did you guys think?
No, that was it, man. It's good to see. It's always good to see a new face.
Yeah.
Around Hot Point, and because it's such a good opportunity, especially when you're going against a Lilo Feist, someone who's just, again, the graph man, the chart. It's just it's shooting up there, and that's a great chance for a good debut match because, she's hot, and it's like I got a mountain to climb here. It's gonna be
Yeah.
hard to get a win on her.
Let's start at the top, shall we?
Yeah, that's it, pretty much. Yeah. But Ava, no, she brought it, man. She brought it. Maybe it wasn't quite enough, but you got to bring something special against Leela on this run, man.
Do you think we saw experience that looks like she's worked before?
Oh,
This
yeah.
is not like this. Seems like she has some pretty good experience.
Yeah,
Based on
absolutely.
this match.
Yeah, no, we could see it, man. Definitely hope she sticks around a bit, man.
I thought it was a fun showcase for Ava Brooks. I thought it was a little too competitive for the Leela Feist that is ahead of Freya at the last show of the year, Christmas Chaos. If this was supposed to be J-Rod, and Leela Feist was still supposed to pull out the victory, right?
Yeah, it would have been big.
Like, that's a way bigger moment and solidifies Leela a lot more. Having a pretty competitive match with a newcomer and still winning is for me, doesn't give her as much momentum ahead of the match that gets announced later after the conclusion of the one between her and Ava here.
That's a great
Doesn't
point.
build her strength
As
right,
much,
J-Rod.
Yeah,
as
much.
much.
That's
A
a
win
great
is a
point.
win. A win is a win, but a win against J-Rod and a win against Sophia in two weeks.
Yeah, I would have been.
That's big.
Yeah.
It's real big. So a little, I would have liked for maybe just like, maybe she hits the finisher and that's it.
No, I hear you.
On
Just
this
a
match?
thanks for coming.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of putting her over, yeah, but since that didn't happen, the most pivotal part for me was the submission move where she had her arms incapacitated with her legs, and then her feet were like hooked behind her back. But to her credit, Ava was able to roll that over into a possible pin, which caused the break for Leela, which I thought was very unorthodox, but very effective. If she wouldn't have been able to realize, oh, if I roll over, I could get her for a pin. I mean, that really could have been it.
I just Freya's that's a big challenge for Leela in a steel cage at Christmas Chaos. It's just about momentum for me. That's all. That's all. A win against J-Rod does not equal a win against Ava Brooks.
That's
No,
fair.
not at all.
Very fair.
You want to see this win against David Brooks, though?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Ow. Oh, my.
Couple of forearm
She
strikes
does
in
look
the
strong,
corner.
though.
She does.
Snapmare.
Control of the head.
It's not a fun spot to be in. Oh.
It's like starts off like a pedigree, and then she's up for a pile driver, but turns her over on her side, rolls over, gets the pin.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's nice, yeah.
It's
It
a
is
nice
cool.
drop. I'm not
It
sure.
is.
Do we have a name for that? Does anybody know what that is?
I'm sure they have a name for it. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we need. I know you can make one up on the fly. You got one?
The gumdrop.
Yeah,
How about the
sure.
pile slider?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Points.
Yeah,
All
file
right.
slider.
Leela takes the mic after, keeps within kayfabe, says J-Rod, I'm such a threat. J-Rod doesn't even want to come wrestle me this week. Like that. That's all it takes.
Solid call out.
Yeah,
That's all it takes. Yeah. That's good stuff.
It is.
Is this the first time we've seen her on the mic?
It couldn't be the first time.
I think we've seen her with Ashton back when they were trying to do their thing
Yeah,
first
but
of
did
the
she
year.
actually vocalize anything?
I don't think
That's
so.
what
I don't
remember.
think so either. I don't really remember having a lot of promo time. So good for her. Good for
Oh,
you.
yeah.
And she announces that she's going to take on Freya the Slayer, presumably for the championship at Christmas Chaos.
You guys think
Yeah.
there'll be any stipulations
Besides the
besides
cage.
the cage?
Could always be. Could always be.
You never know.
Yeah.
A
we'll
stocking stuffer. All right, so let's talk about Bout 4, Brian Allen.
Yeah, man. So Bout 4, man. This is where one of those matchups where you just can't get enough weird. The good kind of weird. You can have too much bad weird. We don't like bad weird. But the good weird. These two ladies right here.
Plenty of it.
Yes. Lovely Miss Larkin, not to be confused with Therapist Larkin, of course. Whole different entity, whole different person. Versus Noelle, the Marionette Noelle, man. Marionette, she comes out with the cool walk, the cool just antics she gets into, man. It gets you wondering, like, or just it catches your eye, really. Like, all right, that's pretty cool. And then that's matched with Miss Larkin, who comes out, bunch of energy. She's hugging the kiddos and all that. She's got her bag of tricks. She's got whatever shoes on. It's just a setup for, all right, we're gonna have some fun this match. Maybe it's a change of it's a shift in tone from before, maybe what's to come. But it's gonna be a fun time either way, man.
Yeah.
They get into it, and it's a solid bout for a while. They're getting their pieces in, and then things get a little different. You have a women's match, and this kind of goes back to what Tiny was saying. You have a pure women's match, and it's interrupted by a faction of all guys. Yeah, like what's going on here? And it's callbacks to what's been brewing these past few weeks, man. Yeah, those Superiors came out and they got into some stuff. Let's say that, man.
Can I tell you, I was enjoying this match immensely
Yeah,
before Tony and the gang came out.
It was
Y'all,
good.
I've got kind of a little retrospective of the action here. You want to see it?
Well,
Please,
hold
yeah.
on, hold
Or-
on, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Brian Hines.
Yes.
I'm sure that you were glad to see the return of the Invisible Knife.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I hope that I
as
get one
well.
in my
She was a
stocking this
whaler.
year, somewhere under the tree, or maybe even hiding on the tree, and I don't see it, and I end up cutting myself and having to go get stitches or something.
Anywhere but in here.
Invisible stitches.
And yes, of course.
Also, I think that Brian Allen, you kind of touched on something that, like, and you kind of touched on it as well, Tony Brian, is that, like, tonally, this was just very, like, fun, serviceable stuff. It was good because you like these two acts, and it's in the middle of a wrestling match, and they're having fun, and you're having fun, and the Invisible Knife is back, and they're yucking it up over on commentary, and it's a fun little segment. It's
Yeah.
a nice breather,
Placed perfectly in this show.
right?
And then it wasn't.
Yes.
then it was.
The contrast here, fantastic.
Yeah.
What they were able to do with this segment between the beginning of it and the end of it was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. I thought it was some of the best stuff in months. Really. Let's see it. You've got the clips. Let's
I
see
do
'em.
indeed. Let's go. I'm going to even turn the sound up here for you.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, Christmas came early.
Look out! Oh man, face.
Wanted to give you guys a little taste of this.
Is Noel gonna tap here? What the hell?
And we'll jump ahead.
God.
And at first, I just thought that Tony Evans got a girl, and that's what.
That's what I was hoping. Yeah.
No, what they did was so much bolder and so much better.
I'm going to
throw
hit
that
you
shoe
with
at
my
'em.
with my shoe. See, they get chased out, but not all of them.
Oh, Tom, you can't do that.
Nah, man.
Nah, man, that ain't cool. Not cool.
Let's here. You want to see it again?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Oh my God! Tommy Boy just
Poor
You
Larkin.
can't talk mess to Larkin after doing. You shouldn't be hitting her in the first place. Then you talk mess, Tommy. That man.
I mean, I'm surprised she's not
Man.
dead. When Donovan picked her up, her tongue was sticking out and everything. Like,
Yeah, she was.
so.
She's great.
Yeah,
I hope she's all right.
CLL.
She's so great. No, really, really upping the ante in the Donovan Cecil, Jack Vaughn, Lovely Miss Larkin versus the Superior Family thing. Really, really upping the ante here. This is going to be a lot of fun to blow off in a cage match.
And also Jay De Niro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jay De
yeah,
Niro's
he's
there too.
around.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
sure
I forget,
was.
I forget that Jay De Niro. Yeah,
Papa De Niro.
he's in there as well. No, this is gonna be. This has been a lot, like, woven together rather seamlessly for as jumbled as it seems, like, or would have seemed 4 months ago or so. This has all been woven together pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Here, dovetailing at the end of the year.
I mean, I'm trying to think, was it July or August that Jack Vaughn and Donovan Cecil were playing board games
Yeah.
back at the start of this weird angle?
It was June because we were talking about that going into the Manchester show on July 5th.
So that's 6 months.
Oh man.
Of them slow burning this into a direction I don't think any of us really saw coming.
No, but I'm here for it. It's
Working.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. It's working, man.
Do you think we still see a blow off between Donovan and Jack Vaughn at some point?
As volatile as they are, yeah, I'm sure. But you know, brothers fight, but brothers got to hug it out too. And I think that's what Larkin's there for.
Yep.
That and taking your face and putting it on a rope.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah, you got to sometimes.
We see a message from Crixus in which he calls Big Zo Zoseph,
Yeah.
which is pretty good.
That was good.
Other than that, pretty intimidating or threatening or what have you, but got the joke in there, which is, Crixus. It's
Very Crixus.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I love that he just stayed in his kitchen. I expected to see him take a drink from some milk or something at some point in the middle of this.
Well, he probably didn't want to do it in the living room because he didn't want to wake Mrs. Crixus.
That's true.
Can't do that.
He's in his man cave. He's out in the garage. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get like some lights, put them up here. Like I got his friend over here. Like Shearer comes over. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna like put some lights up here. I think we need a fridge out here. It's gonna be cool. Maybe a kegerator down the street. So up next, we see TW3. He's in the ring. He's in the turkey suit.
He's
And
mad.
Yeah, he is.
He's got. I don't even know if he's mad. He's got some questions that he wants some answers to. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
That's fair. Yeah. Turkey.
Level 3 comes out and he demands one of them to a match, and J3 gets sassy. He says, "I've got bigger turkeys to fry," which is like, okay, whatever. Not the important part. Not the important part. Kirk Okai says, "This bullet won't miss you. It will split you." And when
Yeah.
he said that, the audience was like, "Oh, I've never in my life heard that before." I rewound. I was at Kroger over here. Was walking around trying to figure out what to eat before the show.
Yep.
And I paused. I was sitting there next to the sushi, which is what I ended up getting. I paused it and rewound it and said, "Oh my God, I can't believe he said that."
Yeah, he was. Nah, he wasn't playing, man.
It was. So I think in a lot of different ways, Level 3 tonight is shown why they are destined for greatness at OVW.
Yeah.
Promo, crazy. Matches, crazy. Like,
They got it.
they're
man.
strong. They're one of the strongest things going into the end of the year here.
Yeah, that J3 Beretta match coming up is like
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
15 minutes long.
Yeah,
It goes
they
on
let 'em go.
forever.
Crazy long.
Like,
No. So after that promo, Kirko, you gotta bring the goods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
he
boy, did he, man.
He did.
He sure did.
What
He
a
did.
match. What a match this was. So fun. Busted it out in just under 6 minutes, but it felt like it was so much longer. I didn't.
yeah.
I thought it was up around like probably the 10-minute mark.
Yeah.
And then realized in retrospect that it was not.
Yeah.
Just because they got so much out of it.
They did.
they really did.
They did, man.
Heinz, what did you think?
For being an unannounced match, I mean, I've never seen Kirk Okai fired up like that. And when he came out and I saw the look on his face, it's like, oh, man. Love you, T-Dub, but you're in for it.
Yeah.
And
I think you're gobbling a little longer.
Yeah, sure enough. He sure was.
Yeah.
And that promo definitely, backed it up, completely backed it up in the ring.
Brian Allen?
Absolutely, man. So Kirko, I feel we haven't gotten too much singles action from him.
He's definitely been the less featured
Yeah.
singles competitor out of the tag team.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's why it was so good to see him not only, talk his talk, before the match, but do his thing in it, walk the walk too. So, no shoulder braces this week. Last week, he was a little injured during that tag match. Maybe that contributed
That's
to
right.
them not being able to get the win out, but he was free this week, man. He was moving, and T-Dub, I mean, he's got to keep wearing that costume a little longer. Who knows how long it might be. He put up a good fight, but I don't know if anyone's getting one on Kirko tonight, man.
I'm pretty sure Brandon lost the squirrels or the turkey suit at March Mayhem.
I was going to say, I thought it was probably March. And he was the
that's a few
first
months.
one, right?
Yeah, that's the first time that was done because that was
Okay.
one of Leather Daddy Doug's innovations.
Okay, I got you. So, T-Dub, you can do it. You don't have to wear the turkey suit to March. That's the benchmark that you're looking for. Maybe you can get rid of it at Christmas Chaos. Maybe you can do it at the first of the year at the Nightmare Rumble. But it won't be like that forever. I promise. And I'm not laughing with you. Wait, hold on. I said that wrong. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, man.
Yeah, we all are, man. Absolutely.
No, I'm not.
'Cause
I'm sorry.
It's carried over from that night from Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's
That
what
was a
I
good
told
night.
him afterwards. I was
Yeah.
like, man, I'm not laughing at you.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I
Yeah,
know, I hear you.
Those giggles, man. They're gonna hold off probably till the costume comes off, man. Good man, good fight. Though.
This could be the beginning of a heated rivalry.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
And who knew that it could happen in a turkey suit?
And yeah, you know what? Yeah, turkey suit included, man. It's still
Well,
still
if
hot.
it's a heated
fire.
rivalry, then it's just going to have to go on until that little thermometer goes boop.
Gotcha.
Roasted turkey.
All right, so after that,
Oh,
banger
wait.
match.
Let's see the ending of
Yes,
this.
please.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Banger match.
Oh,
Banger match.
Wowie,
Really,
man.
really good stuff.
Basement drop kick into the corner.
Nice and physical, nice and fast.
He
Thought
ain't-
this was
yeah.
fantastic.
He ain't lost a step in the suit, man. I mean,
no, that is
you might
true.
have gained one. You got flight. You got wings now. That does help. It matters.
I
know it
love
does.
this visual right here where he goes up to the top rope and raises his arms, and yeah, that's just a thing of beauty
It
right
is.
there.
Little
Uh-oh.
drop.
And that's all she wrote.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's cool. Kirk Hookie's cool.
He is, man.
We need to get him to come back in for an interview.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, yeah, I felt
No,
bad.
don't worry.
that we
I already
missed
talked
him.
to him.
Yeah, I felt bad about it since July when we couldn't squeeze him in that day.
Yeah,
we'll get
I
him.
did too. I mentioned it last time, and he said that he'd get a hold of us. So I'm waiting on his people to call our people.
Well, and honestly, hated not being able to get him in. We've touched on this before, but he
Yeah.
came early. He brought costume changes. He was great. You know, glad he got to eat. Glad he got to hang out with the. But we just couldn't. We just could not fit him in that day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we're busy.
he was super cool and super understanding. In all honesty, the interview is so much better now.
Yeah.
The interview is so much better
Absolutely.
right now.
Well, now we have more. Yeah.
So, you know, it was a missed opportunity, certainly, but looking forward to the interview that we can have now
Oh, yeah.
based on what's happened in the last 5 months in his career at OVW.
Because it has been incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, this promo alone, like, I gotta ask about that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like, it got, like, I don't know, man. It was cool. It was threatening. People
was,
really
yes, it
didn't
was.
know how to react to
No, they didn't.
people. It really caught people off guard. Like, it was such a cool moment to react to see play out on the broadcast.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to their 2026
Oh, yeah.
level 3s. Let's move on to Eric Surge and Dustin Jackson here.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Hines.
Well, you knew that Dustin had a chip on his shoulder. That much has already been apparent,
Got a chip on his whole damn back.
right?
Yeah, he does.
Eric Surge, obviously eager to get back out there and prove himself and get back up into the title contention area. But you knew that this was going to be a banger when these two guys stepped into the ring. What'd you think?
I'm so glad you have the feed on now because it just reminded me how every second Dustin could get, man. Any second maybe Surge was, catching his breath, recovering from any hit he took or whatever. Dustin's looking in that camera, and he's talking his smack every time. Just for Cal. He ain't worried about nothing else. And did it cost him? Yeah, it did. It cost him. This match, anyway. And that's kind of what we were saying during the predictions. Sir, Eric's coming in. He is kind of coming off a fresh, loss fighting for that U.S. title. But he's a little clear right now, He's trying to recover a bit. Mind's a little bit more clear. Dustin, though, I mean, he came in here. He's like, this was not his number one priority that night or the second or third. It wasn't even on the list probably. But, he hung around there. He got his blows in. But, he was distracted, to say the least.
I thought Eric Surge definitely took his opportunity to take Dustin out to the woodshed here.
He did.
Anytime
Yeah, he did.
you got this match was pretty physical. I thought these guys were having fun because it was reciprocated. It was it was I think understood. We're gonna lay it in a little bit tonight, right? I'm really enjoying Dustin Jackson right now. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was going to
he's
be the
great.
case no
He's
matter
great.
what.
Yeah.
Well, he's finally found a true snottiness and like a true vileness that I think was eluding him a little bit. He was a little paint by numbers bad guy for a second.
Yeah.
And I think that he's turned up some kind of aspect or found some kind of aspect that's going to kind of he's going to be able to drag out and make this character more defined and make this character bigger. So I'm glad that he's found it, I think, because for me at first it was kind of a little bit of a non-starter.
Yeah, like when we started and he first came back to OVW, classic Dustin Jackson. But the more time went on, the more we kind of wondered what a heel Dustin Jackson would look like, and we got what we thought we were going to get in the beginning. But I never thought I'd see him talking smack like this. I never thought I'd see him following Cal to the movies with his family or talking smack directly into the camera like he has, and everything that we've seen all the way up to the very end of the program, which we'll get to here in a little bit. But I'm really enjoying this side of Dustin Jackson.
Yeah.
I did think it was really funny in the opening Cal promo where he was like, I was going to get the authorities involved. And I was like,
That sounds like heel. Honestly, that sounds so much like heel talk.
you can't get, first off, we can't be calling cops.
No, man. No.
Just in general. We saw felonious assault on a woman later.
Yeah, we did.
We're not gonna. What do we call the cops in the wrestling world? That was really like my question.
It's happened a few
something really
times.
heinous has to
It's
happen.
got to be. Yeah.
They didn't even call the cops when Pillman pulled the gun. They just called Pillman's friend with the sweet mullet and the Wildcat sweatshirt.
Oh, wow.
Dustin, man, he's getting better every week, man.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, the heel work it's fantastic, man. Especially on the mic. It's witty, and some of the tricks he pulls out, just the one-liners, whatever it is, whatever he does to get under, his biggest opponent's skin right now. I mean, it's good to watch, man. He found something.
Yeah, it's fun. He does, however, lose the match to Eric Surge because Cal Hero does a little, not an interruption, slight distraction, more
just enough.
You want to see it?
Slightly, a little,
Sure do.
kind of like Sting from the rafters.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of that energy from Cal.
Yeah, Cal has come to the top of the ramp. And Dustin's like, come on, come smack my butt. Check it out. Here it is. Get it.
He's wearing
thinking
that
about it.
snappy OVW tracksuit that you could probably get at ovwrestling.com.
Nope, those are just for the talent. I tried to get one.
Wow. What if we paid double? Because of our spit.
What if we
Right.
found
Tracksuit
similar
can end it.
tracksuits and then went to Lids and got them to embroider our names on them?
Okay.
1,
Lids.
Yeah.
2, 3. There we go.
I think they do that.
When's the last time you went to a Lids?
Saturday.
You were
Okay.
in a Lids on Saturday?
Yeah, I got a story about it. If I would have been here for the Bluegrass
man.
Homefront break, I would have told the story, but since I was busy in the other room, it'll have to wait for another time.
Well, we'll take a break during Fan Zone. Maybe we'll just do one of those without a recording, and you can kind of go through it then.
Well,
No, that's
maybe.
this gimmick.
Ah, true.
We'll see. We could do, we'll figure it out. We got an hour.
We do.
Did you try to buy a hat at Lids?
No, I was looking around for Christmas presents. Trey was with me. He kind of led the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were going to be a hat guy. I've told you before.
Man.
I'm like, look, I think you could low-key be a hat guy.
Absolutely.
I have hats.
Yeah, but like a hat guy. Where you wear them all the
that's-
time.
Yeah,
Oh,
that is
wow.
a thing.
I got too much hair to be a hat guy all the time.
No,
That's
but
not a
your hair,
problem.
you, when you pull it up in the ponytail and you wear the hat, that's a good look for you.
Really?
Yeah.
You just pulled my leg.
No,
I,
I swear,
I
I
haven't
swear.
seen it. I know that'd be a good look.
I swear, that's a good look. Like, it's a good look.
Or you could be a visor
We'll
guy.
see.
I had to be a visor guy. I can't. do
It is kind of like like your undercover cop look though. Like it does make you look like you hang out like not at the Burl. Like maybe you hang out at like a different kind of bar.
Yeah.
You know, it does change, but it is a good. It does make you look good,
that
but it
one
gives you a
picture?
different vibe for sure.
It's that one picture. It's like you're in that outfit. And the caption says, "I yelled out, hello, officer," and he looked. He looked at me. That's what we'll do, man. He created that.
All right, let's talk about our best match of the evening.
Ah, yeah.
Brandon
This
Beretta
went on
J3,
forever.
15 minutes thereabout.
They got the time, man.
What a match! What chemistry between Brandon Beretta and J3.
Yeah.
We also, of course, get a little Ashton Adonis, a little Jake Lawless. That's par for the course. I thought that the stuff that we did get from them was really great, though. Not a complete overpowering of J3. You know, tried to do the 3-on-1 tactics. J3 was a little too smart. He had it scouted. He was came prepared. He stayed calm, however you want to put it in a wrestling context.
Notes, yeah.
He was on top of it. I loved this match. Again, want to reiterate what I said earlier. This episode, level 3, showing why they're so important, not just together as a tag team presentation, but as solo stars in the making. What did you guys think?
You want to go first?
Yeah, y'all go ahead, man. J3, man. There's so many threes. J3, level 3, trifecta. You know, it all makes sense, man. Because I mean, J3, he's been doing like a tour of the whole trifecta. No Lawless yet. That's coming. But I mean, Beretta this week. Last week was Ashton, and then last week was the tag match, and then so he's got a tag match under the belt, Ashton, and then Beretta, all within 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
So now he's familiar with him, man, and it showed here where, you know, the usual tactics weren't able to get to him too much. And, I mean, he stayed locked in there, man. And he's in there with, I mean, a unit. Beretta, man, he doesn't get enough credit. When you're looking at, like, strongest talent on the roster, you got to put Beretta in there, man.
I agree.
He is a unit and a beast, and he deserves more credit every time you can give it to him, man, when you're talking OVW. This one was, I mean, it was every bit of it. You know, they got a long time to cook, and they did everything they could with it, man. That was money. What do you think, man?
Well, it was a classic matchup of strength in the form of Brandon Beretta versus youth and speed on the other side of the ring with J3. That's not to say that J3 is by any means a slouch in terms of the strength department.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But what he doesn't quite match up with evenly as far as the strength goes, he's got the agility, the dexterity, the moves, the skill set, doing all sorts of things that Brandon Beretta, we haven't seen from him, and I honestly don't know whether he would be capable of doing all these, you know, flips and gymnastic stuff. But
hard, man.
the real talking point for me was the chop contest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both of them delivering some very, very painful chops. Beretta giving it back to him, and then J3 deciding he doesn't want any part of it, puts him in the corner and hits him with like 3 or 4 super hard chops, rapid succession. That was probably my highlight of this match in terms of the interaction between the two.
Yeah.
I am so glad that you kind of touched on the Styles Clash thing, because that was the great story of this match.
Yeah.
Really and truly is J3 so fast, you know, corkscrew and everything, you know, like, you know, just like finding new space to move in.
Right.
Truly inventing space to move in. Brandon Beretta, obviously a lot more old school. We're throwing suplexes, right?
Yeah.
Where we're keeping it low to the ground. Loved the Styles Clash here. Thought it was really, really, really important. And I loved that you brought up also the chop-off, because that was truly like the meeting point between the two styles, right? I can't throw suplexes like you can, and I can't do like a standing moonsault or whatever it is that J3 can do. But we can both hit each other really, really hard, and we can come to an understanding through this very primitive day one wrestling skill, right?
Yeah.
I really don't have enough good things to say about this match.
Yeah, we could go
I
all
thought that
day.
this was a really fantastic match.
It was,
I thought that this was a main event anywhere you go.
Sort of encapsulates OVW 2025.
Yeah.
Because really, Brandon Beretta has been a thing, and, you know, J3's just been out the second half of 2025. But
True.
Brandon was getting tuned up just basically in 2025, really. He was there just long enough to get the turkey suit when I was still calling him the medium show.
Yeah.
And
Medium.
honestly, you kind of touched on this too. Brandon Beretta has been one of the most consistent people on the roster. Like,
He really has.
Yeah.
like just in terms of being on TV week in and week out, and I mean, always a fun performance. Kind of down. It seems like a guy that's down for whatever. Seems he doesn't mind to be goofy. He doesn't mind. To, you know, whoop ass, like whatever. And he's
Versatile.
capable. He's very versatile.
Yeah.
But he's got to be truly like one of the most prominent, just minutes spent on screen people in 2025.
Yeah. No, agreed, man.
Like sneakily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Dr. Zoe responds to Crixus.
Oh, we want to see this ending first?
Oh,
Oh,
of
sure,
course,
yeah.
we've talked
Oh.
all about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
please.
Notice the outfit that he wears. That's part of where the medium show came from, Brian.
No, that's a good point. Okay.
little help from his trifecta partner here.
Medium show. Damn, what a sell.
Just don't.
Just
And J3's this is right after he's also super kicked Lawless off of the turnbuckle or the curtain.
Right.
Beretta goes for a suplex.
Look at that.
God.
J3 gets
Stuck
out.
it.
It's like, I'm just going to float on my back for a second here, and then I'm going to kick you.
Yeah, the stuff this guy can pull off is just astronomical to me. I don't understand how some of these things are possible, but yeah, there you have it right there.
You said that this last match kind of encapsulated OVW in 2025, Tiny Brian. About 8 encapsulates OVW in 2022, 2023, 2024.
Yeah, the 2020s, basically.
Tony Gunn versus Cal Hero. I'm kidding. It sounds like I'm being mean, but this is, in all seriousness, one of the big feuds of the last decade of OVW.
It is. No, I didn't even perceive you as trying to be facetious there.
People, sometimes when I don't emote correctly because I'm not capable of doing so, it sounds like I'm being a bitch.
I didn't perceive that at all.
Well, I can see that. I mean, sometimes it seems like you have resting bitch face. Like if I walk in to work and you're like, oh, and I'm thinking, oh man, we must have a really hard day, and it's like, no, you're just listening to a podcast.
Yeah, I'm just like they're like talking about just like the most depressing stuff in the entire world. I finally started listening to not depressing podcasts at work.
That's good.
Well, that's nice.
Well, but see, this is when I would sit out there and I would listen to my little socialism podcasts because I'm like, I'm doing socialism stuff at work right now because it's literally the most classic example of social. Or Marx's definition of like what a worker is, right? Is I take raw materials and make a finished product for the capitalist to sell. That's what I do. So that, like, I used to only listen to that stuff at work because I felt like I was really into shit or whatever. I was actually just stupid and delusional and like, so now I'm having fun at work and not just only listening to depressing stuff.
Well, we love you, Chapman. We don't think you're stupid.
Of course we do.
Oh, well, buddy. Give me about 5 more minutes.
I'm not saying you've never done a stupid thing. I just don't think you're stupid.
Done quite a few. Tony Gunn and Cal Hero here, guys. Really fun match while it lasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's just another chapter in the rivalry between the two. I mean, we ended 2024 with the gentleman's rules match.
Yeah,
3 rounds.
What were those rules?
3 rounds.
3 rounds decided by judge.
Yeah, or judge is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they
literally
would-
had
yeah,
judges'
and the third
tables.
one
Really?
was,
So going boxing route.
The
kinda.
mystery judge was Cash Flow, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Cash Flow, Katie Gannon, and
Yeah,
Doug
they had
Basham.
Yeah,
little
that's right.
stools in the ring.
Okay.
They took little breaks. There was water. It was a great little match.
More like boxing trunks rather
Yeah.
than
I was
wrestling
about to
attire.
say. Let's
Worth
do
your
that
time to
again.
go. Was that the Thanksgiving Thunder?
I believe it was. If it wasn't Thanksgiving Thunder, it was Christmas Chaos.
Yeah, one of
two.
those. The end of
It wasn't
2024.
Christmas Chaos. That was the cage match.
Oh.
Oh yeah, couldn't have been. So
Well, then-
sometime
it was
before.
Halloween,
probably the second or third week of December of last year.
Yeah, in the rise. Yeah, in the throes of the revolution.
About this
and-
time last
Should
year.
do that
Yeah.
again. I like that.
Yeah.
You should go. It's
I'm
worth
gonna
your
have to
time
go
to go
watch
look
it.
it up, Mr. Allen.
Yeah.
You know, maybe if we do
No, I'm gonna
bonus
check it
stuff
out.
over the thing, we'll watch
That would
it.
be a
We'll do
good
a
one.
watch along. Do a watch along.
So yeah, we don't actually get to see how this would end.
So we can say how did it.
I can show you how it ended. I've got the.
Oh, I didn't. I thought you were implying that you didn't.
No.
My Daily Bourbon, Chad Watson, texted me Friday morning and said, "What are they gonna do with Cal now that he lost the belt?" I said,
Oh, you got that? Something he said Friday?
"Yeah, I got
man.
that text Friday morning." I said, "What?"
Oh, man. Yep.
So I didn't know. Didn't see this coming. I was like, I'm not maybe not even surprised that Tony Gunn beat Cal for championship. That's what I thought. At first I was kind of just like, it's really not that surprising. It's Tony Gunn and Cal Hero. This is honestly kind of par for the course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Tony Gunn beat. Yeah, they go
I
back
said-
and forth.
I thought, Tony, Dustin Jackson distracted, da 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 da
Yeah.
da. And then they said, oh, it's a non-title match. I said, oh, this is precarious.
Yeah, see, I didn't get a chance to watch it on Thursday, but the spoilers are all over social
Yeah, they
media,
were.
and I saw Dustin with the title, and it's like, what?
Yeah,
wait,
what?
He's,
Yeah.
he's not even in this match. How does that work? And then I realized, oh, okay, and yeah, sure enough, he was annoying enough to get decked, and well, I mean, you know the rules; those are the stipulations.
The master plan, it worked, man.
Yeah.
It worked. Usually I'm not always able to catch it live, Rise, when it happens, so I'll have to stay off Instagram or Facebook or scroll
Yeah,
quick if I see the
I'll
OVW
try,
pop
but-
up. It's hard. I was like, something tells me I'm gonna go live today. I'm gonna go live today. I have a weird feeling, and man, when that happened, I was like, I was looking at my computer screen I turned away for just a second while they were arguing and stuff. Then I heard
and it was over.
yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Then I heard this gasp,
That was it.
from the audience and commentaries like, and then I'm going like, what? everyone's hitting the, okay, wait, does that just happen? And then it was like almost no one knew what to do. It was just like,
Here, I can. Let's take a look at it, shall
please, yeah.
So Dustin comes out. Cal maybe
Is that it, Big
naively
Oh!
thinks the chair's for him.
Which is a brilliant heel move on Dustin Jackson's part. I mean, he was as big a heel in this match as Tony Gunn, who had Cal measured for some chops, and instead of getting chopped, Cal got a poke in the eye.
Yeah.
Well, what Tiny didn't cut here is that Dustin Jackson Cal hit Dustin Jackson because he mentioned his grandma.
His grandmother who raised him.
You don't talk about grandmamas.
Can't do that.
Yeah, and Dustin Jackson's our new heavyweight champion.
Just like that.
What a ride!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys, I'm calling this episode of the podcast Temper Champion. Temper Champion. Easy for me to say than to top.
Temper tantrum
Temper,
champion.
no, just Temper Champion.
Okay.
Because it's a temper tantrum that resulted in a champion.
Yeah.
Let's workshop that.
Okay.
For all of us, for all of us here at the OVW podcast, thank you guys so much for listening. I think that this will be our last main episode before Christmas.
No, we'll talk about about Thursday's episode.
When are we gonna do that?
Have your people call my people.
We'll figure it out. Hopefully we'll have one more and then talk about Christmas Chaos at some point.
We'll have one more. We're gonna try to do some bonus stuff as well. And so I just want to say here that if we don't see you for whatever reason, have a safe and happy holiday.
Happy Hanukkah.
True.
No matter how or what you celebrate, or how you choose to celebrate it, or how you choose to not celebrate it, I hope that this time of year is very good to you. So, thank you guys so much for listening. This has been the OVW podcast.